Yeah, pull out your cell phone camera. Bitches going down on camera. Showing out bad on camera. Hoes throwing ass on camera. Ay, pull out your cell phone camera. Bitches going down on camera. Showing out bad on camera. Hoes throwing ass on camera. Lit on camera. This shit on camera. Yeah. On camera. Yeah. On camera. Yeah. Lit on camera. This shit on camera. On camera. On camera. Poppin' out loud, no manners. Bitch getting geeked on camera. Nah, she ain't worried about shit. Go ahead, do it on camera. Yeah. Make it look way too easy. Shawty throw it back like a dancer. Fuck it up bad on camera. Shawty poppin' ass on camera. Ballin' out flex on the flash. All of these diamonds, they dance. Look like a star on the cam. Yeah, she work that shit with no hands. Toss her back, catch the shit like a pass. Snap a pic when she post cause she bad. Brand new whip, hit the max, it don't last. Cop the shit cause I know that bitch fast. Yeah, all day and night going up. Still teed up on camera. Yeah, big drink, filled that cup. Yeah, it's going down on camera. Yeah, poppin' bitch shit on camera. Poppin' bitch shit on camera. Yeah, everything still on go. Way too lit on camera. Pull out your cell phone camera. Bitches going down on camera. Showing out bad on camera. Hoes throwing ass on camera. Ay, pull out your cell phone camera. Bitches going down on camera. Showing out bad on camera. Hoes throwing ass on camera. Lit on camera. This shit on camera. Yeah. On camera. Yeah. On camera. Yeah. Lit on camera. This shit on camera. On camera. Yeah. On camera. Ay, way too easy. Stacked up bees like Yeezy. Yeah. Racks all season. Trap all night, no sleeping. Yeah. Iced out freezing. Spent that check, no reason. Throw it all night, ain't leaving. Big dog shit, no leeching. Yeah. Whole click live on camera. Plays on plays like Bama. Don't sweat, I stay scheming. Still couldn't find no answer. Dropping that bag right now. Rocking that shit on camera. Go ahead, spark that shit. Gassed up live on camera. Dripping out swag, no limit. Stunting everywhere on camera. Yeah. Mix that walk with the loud. Pulled up a foe in a phantom. Yeah. Now we ain't let shit down. Showing out bad on camera. Yeah. Legendary lifestyle shit. Put the whole team on a banner. Yeah. Pull out your cell phone camera. Bitches going down on camera. Showing out bad on camera. Hoes throwing ass on camera. Ay, pull out your cell phone camera. Bitches going down on camera. Showing out bad on camera. Hoes throwing ass on camera. Lit on camera. This shit on camera. Yeah. On camera. Yeah. On camera. Yeah. Lit on camera. This shit on camera. On camera. Yeah. On camera.
Some real G's rolling Texas, loving this team. I got love for Tina, they got love for me. East Coast, West Coast, man, they love these Tinas. I got love for Tina, they got love for me. Shreveport, Monroe, man, they love these Tinas. I got love for Tina, they got love for me. So I ride till I leave, guaranteed.
Now I'll get started. Cause would ever ride? The one that try to stop me, you can call a bitch if they die. Too many cried, too many fail, and I'm still standing. Here's the reason for no rain, because it's too damn demanding. No understanding. We talking to me about other brothers, how it is. My only child, there be no other say on me. But never give a damn, I'm Ebenezer. And never give my bread to no trickin' ass geezer. Buy you a drink, trick please. You know my pockets be sick. I'm on the hunt for the lean, it ain't about to quit. New millennium, wanna be equal, have on the income tax. Let me hold your credit cards, so I can run up to the max. You know my time be blocked up like them cement shoes. On the grind with my kids, I have no time to lose. On my way from down south, then I'm headed up north. From east to west, my partner Troy, I take for what it is worth.
I got love for Tina, they got love for me. Dallas, Texas, Houston, Texas, man, they love these cheaters. I got love for Tina, they got love for me. St. Louis, KC, man, they love these cheaters. I got love for Tina, they got love for me. Jacktown, Vicksburg, man, they love these cheaters. I got love for Tina, they got love for me. Little Rock, El Dorado, man, they love these cheaters.
I'm everywhere you wanna be, I'm like a visa. Woody wood up in this bitch, Ebenezer. With the twitch in my finger, I have them bouncing like switches. I'm Southern G, put it down, and it's not all about riches. I'll make you change your tone. answer won't be. I'm always heating up like a heater. One hole like mosquitoes. You best to watch yourself, cause I explode like torpedoes. And bad ones are the cheaters. Never been a woman beater. You can call me Ebenezer Woody Wood, Sweet Peter. What's up with senorita? The polished off a leader. And when she's acting up, I let her know that I don't need her.
I got love for cheaters, they got love for me. They're from Montana, man, they love these cheaters. I got love for cheaters, they got love for me. Huntsville, Louisville, man, they love these cheaters. I got love for cheaters, they got love for me. Myrtle Beach, Tampa Bay, man, they love these cheaters. I got love for cheaters, they got love for me. The whole Southern Hoop player, man, they love these cheaters.
I'm acting bad, some say it's good. It's your number one lunatic, Woody Wood. With a brother from South D in New Orleans. I'm out here out on the cut, we making major green. So set your shit down, straight out the book, you see. I'm blowing big and everywhere I go with T to G. Wag my age, keep a fade and I stay high. It's about clocking me down, you know the reason why. We want these clothes and these cars and these road chains. I'm hustling day to day with a dollar trying to maintain. Most say I'm afraid, but I do have a mental block. Too many hoes in Dallas, Texas, out here slanging cock. I'm out here cheating, running hoes like a wooden track. This should have put a Woody Wood up in the flick the mat. It's hardcore underground. Do you wanna play? Back in the gap, they used to call a player Jiggy J. Right.
I got love for cheaters, they got love for me. East side, west side, man, they love these cheaters. I got love for cheaters, they got love for me. North side, south side, man, they love these cheaters. I got love for cheaters, they got love for me. Me and West Third Coast, man, they love these cheaters. I got love for cheaters, they got love for me. You know the whole down world, man, they love these cheaters. I got love for cheaters, they got love for me. East side, west side, man, they love these cheaters. I got love for cheaters, they got love for me. North side, south side, man, they love these cheaters. I got love for cheaters, they got love for me. Me and West Third Coast, man, they love these cheaters. I got love for cheaters, they got love for me. You know the whole down world, man, they love these cheaters.
Southern Cheetah, Prophet, GTP boy, and that boy Nut, you know what I'm talking about? Oh yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Love for them cheetahs.
Damn it, boy.
Love for them cheetahs.
Yo, what's up with it? What's up with it? Welcome to the Woody Wood Show on Nostalgic Radio. And I am Woody Wood, the Southern Cheetah, Super Peter. Get it? Hey, what's up with it? What's up with it? YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. What's up with it? Say, I'm glad to be here with you guys again. Say, I hope everybody week went okay. And hope everyone's day is going according to plan. Let's put it like that. All right. Say, I don't have no topic today. Don't want no topic. Just want to speak on some things. Pretty much give my outlook on things. Uh, let you guys know a little bit about me. And hopefully you guys can understand me a little better. You know what I'm saying? Because on this planet, I don't think that there are two people alike. Not even twins are identical. Identical twins are even they're not alike. You know what I'm saying? They're different in a lot of ways. I say that to say this is respect another person's opinion because you never know what they've been through, or what they are going through to get to where they are. We never know that. You did. It'd be it's a lot of things happen. Uh, every time I turn on the TV, media, social media, any kind of media, uh, Donald Trump has always kept his name hot, whether it's on Twitter, uh, whatever thing. He's gonna always be a good talk. All right. And then you have these a lot of cases going on, and people are finding out the truth about a lot of things that's been going on throughout the years. And like I say, I've said on other shows, I believe I said it on a couple of my other co-hosts, my other co-host show. I said that, hey, it's a lot going on, and everybody's speaking on the negative. Basically, everybody. I would like to speak on some positive because I got a lot of negative things going on in my life right now. But I rather find the silver lining in things. Okay, first of all, it's a beautiful day out. Man, I'm in Texas. According to where you are, you know what I'm saying? But here in Dallas, Texas, it's a beautiful day. DFW. When I say DFW, to y'all listening in, some might not know it's the Metroplex, Dallas Fort Worth. And in Dallas Fort Worth, there's a lot of things to do today. There's a lot of things to do today. You can get out with your family in Fort Worth, down there in Cowtown. They got it going on out there. And in Dallas, they have a lot of things going on down there at Deep Ellum, and some other things. It's like what's really on my mind is I would like to speak on uh entertainment. My first show was about music, and this guy had got together and created uh, a choir, basically, of homeless people. And man, they sound good. I mean, what he got together, what he brung together, he brought someone from, I believe, overseas, from another state or whatever. He brought him to Dallas because the sound they was putting out was amazing. And these were all homeless people. Let's say I look at it like this. I salute to you, and any positive that you can get from music and you can build from, say I'm all for it. I'm going to be tapping in. I just saw that this morning. So I'm going to be keeping up with that. I pretty much keep up with everything that I have talked about on my shows or something that I feel real strongly about. All right. Now, I haven't spoken on it on this show. The Carmelo Anthony, the things going on that happened at a track meet in Frisco. Okay. Supposedly these guys, it was some twin Caucasian guys, and they was picking on an African American child. He told them to leave him alone. They done already broke his phone. He done told them to leave him alone. What's next? What can he do next? What could he have done next? But defend himself. In the process, of him defending himself. Someone was, one of the twins was stabbed, and he died. My condolences. But the African American young man who has a 3.7 GPA, the African young man raised in the house with his mother, his father. Well, you know what? There's been some people raised in single parent households that turned out okay. So I'm not going to even let that be an issue. They keep saying he was raised with his mama, he was raised with his daddy. They were raised together. All that, hey, all that don't matter. It doesn't matter to me. What matters is that what he's going through, if the shoe was on the other foot, it'll be a totally different thing we're looking at right now. It'll be totally different. You dig? And what's good for the geese is good for the gander, I feel. It's just Wood thoughts. This is not no anyone else thoughts. I feel that that young man protected himself. I feel that that was self-defense because I'm guilty. I got to put my own self out there. I've told my kids, my boys, my last two, they go to a mostly white, you know what I'm saying, school. I've told them with the way I came up, I was the only African American on my swim team. I know some of the things that was said and done to me. I tell my children, if someone, my boys, someone put their hands on you, you have a right to defend yourself. And one thing that I've known throughout life and growing up, it ain't no rules in fighting. When you into it, ain't no rule. Oh, don't hit me in the arm. No, can't do that. Oh, hold on, I got a bad ear. Hey, you can't hit me in the ear. No, I got ulcers. Don't hit me in the stomach. Say, ain't no rules. There are no rules. So what I told my kid, you handle your business. And then after your business has been handled, call me. Call me. Because one thing that I know, how I raised them, how their mother raised them. I know that uh, they're not problem child, but they do get into things that young kids get into. Kids gonna be kids, you guys. But then, as kids being kids, as parents, we have to tell them, say, don't do this. Say, if you do this, this could come about. I try to teach them the cause and effect. For every cause, there is an effect. So, with that being said, I'll come back to that. I'm going to take a little break. You know what I'm saying? Get to some little commercial, get to some little music. And we'll be back. You are tuned in to the Woody Wood Show. And I am Woody Wood, the Southern Cheetah. Super Peter! You dig? And oh yeah, I would like to send what's up, CEO man? You dig? I know you have a long weekend. You probably out shooting your video. I know y'all have video. You were talking about y'all was shooting today, getting up some content. There's a lot of things. Then with the happy birthday to your BFF. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday from Woody Wood to Southern Cheetah. You dig? And when we get back, I'll be giving some more shouts out because right now I'm feeling very thankful for some things. Even though my week has been hell, I'm feeling very thankful. I am. I'm feeling thankful, grateful for a lot of things. Yo, Jay. Yo, JD. All right. We'll be right back to Woody Wood, the Southern Cheetah. You tuned in to the Woody Wood Show. Get in.
However, I'm still gon' bring it raw. Let me know that folks is hot as the temperature in the south. Leave alone if temptation make you reckless, we'll send you home. In a box sign to the live with that, turn a stamp on your dome. Better keep it no focus, quick and hit you like hocus pocus. Boy, you better get the picture, cause I'm about to greet you with some homegrown heavy hitters and lick 'em up shot niggas. I put it down with TEP from AKA Rock Roll Killer. You know the boys I'm talking about that'll knock your head off your shoulder. Leave your block look like I ran through about 50 concrete boulders. So all new school crews are from the rules of the old school. Crossing the gun line, resulting your ass singing them old blues. Penetrate this mic like, hey, I'm about to shake you out your damn shoe. And ripping through these beats like sheets, it's true pleasure like a birdman. My nigga cat that lives in any weather, can't shit the chatter. We put the hood up for collateral call. I wanna live right rich, hand on my dick with a ghetto bitch. I'm trying to make a meal and I'm making it quick. I'm loving this shit, I'm loving this shit. Oh, it's just a ghetto living in me. You see what I see, you be what I be. Down on the grind, nigga, naturally. Get to living in me, get to living in me.
She want a roughneck player who can hit that ass. When you tell him to stop it, then he fuck you real fast. She want him aggressive and out of mark with a mean streak. A nigga to beat that ass cause you's a straight up freak. She use a side bitch, hang with shy bitches and hoes. Get behind closed doors, they licking the crack of your toe. It's just that easy, I mean it's just that simple. I get them all alone and watch them pop like a pimple. I'm not the Mac bitch, you be calling me the man. With my dick inside my hand while I'm swinging from the ceiling fan. But you didn't understand it, we just in the air. You love it from the back, you love the way we pull your hair. Straight ghetto, living with the foot in the dial. We down for making paper, living large off the hall. I never been a sucker cause I know the cheaters prosper. All a nigga needs a certified head doctor. Whoa.
I wanna live like rich, hand on my dick with a ghetto bitch. I'm trying to make a meal and I'm making it quick. I'm loving this shit, I'm loving this shit. Oh, it's just a ghetto living in me. You see what I see, you be what I be. I'm down on the grind, nigga, naturally. Get to living in me, get to living in me. It's the same old nigga off the same old block. Dope block, hate cops and keep the cars that hot. Come up hard like Marvin Gaye, into a world of yay. Can you say crime pay? I be flipping every day. I got to make a change, this gangster life I live. Shed tattoo tears for bills, dying through the years. It's my destiny to ball on these twins rims. Wood grain, leather package, niggas call me Soldier Slim. My troops hang around me strapped deep in the south. And they be quick to pull the trigger and blow your brains out your mouth. We be sewing up the block with them 20s and 30s. Down south, getting dirty in my hand, big birds. Hey, bars and verses, I see you quick to your hearse. Fuck your word, hit my turf and watch the guns disperse. On a mission, get rich, I keep a true ghetto bitch. Gold teeth, tattoos, and braids and weeds that twist. Cause I wanna live like rich. Hand on my dick with a ghetto bitch. I'm trying to make a meal and I'm making it quick. I'm loving this shit, I'm loving this shit. Ghetto living, ghetto living in me. Ghetto living, yeah. Ghetto living, on the grind, yeah. Hey, my name be holding weight just like a cinder block. Watch me bend the block, phone turn until it's 10 o'clock. Bitch, I been on top, I'm on top. Had to see a lot of partners in the box. Getting guap, get it poppin', putting powder in the pot. Fingers twisted like it's polio, all in my portfolio. Everybody dick riding me just like a rodeo. From the birds in the body, yo, getting cold like Mario. Hear your heart beating hard, thought you had the cardio. Ay, currently, chasing currency could cause some casualties. Why my name stay up in their mouth like it's a cavity? How they kept on coming up, couldn't get a grip on gravity. I grew up selling hard, now tell me how hard can it be? When the pressure on the line, it's time to shine, so I'ma show out. This is for my partners past, watch the liquor pour out. We done had a roll up, ain't no red carpet roll out. It's a lot of dirt, I did it, I can't let nobody know about. Yeah, running to the money, we ain't have it growing up. See you fall up in my pocket, now your boy be blowing up. Set up shop, get it hot, get the block sewn up. If the cops get the drop, shake the spot and closing up now. I ain't got no more to say, throw away the throwaway. Rain, rain, go away, we get into the door to game. Fly, I need a plane, no, I don't need an overlay. Rain, rain, go away, we get into the door today.
My name.
Y-O-U-N-G-K-A-C. He's my father, my father.
Know my name.
Y-O-U-N-G-K-A-C. He's my father, my father.
It's cash.
Chucks laced up, fat red laces, red flag hanging, still whoop gangin'. Ain't shit changing, just more paper. Bossed up my lifestyle and got more haters. If a nigga asks, you can tell him who the gang is. Bitches love the way I twist my fingers. Still live dangerous, but move more strategic. Still fuck a bitch till I go and meet Jesus. Live a mob life till my time expires. Many imitate, but never really do the slide. If it's up, then it's stuck. Niggas know the code. How you sleeping with the fishes? That's just how we roll. In blood, you know my role.
Y-O-U-N-G-K-A-C. He's my father, my father.
Let them know my name.
Y-O-U-N-G-K-A-C. He's my father, my father.
Still good in the hood, I'm a fixture. Name still 100, cause a nigga never switched up. Still the same rules, slide through, you getting switched up. Whacked a couple niggas, now the ops get the picture. I'm mob father, and in my family, we all top rank. Hit the gas, niggas smoking on some shit that you can't. Make some moves for the family, that shit that you ain't finna do. For my fam, I pay dues, paid attention to the rules. Never bite the hand that feeds you. Keep your mouth shut, never talk to the peoples. And over your respect, be ready to meet the reaper. And money over bitches, you are your brother's keeper. That's why I'm
Y-O-U-N-G-K-A-C. He's my father, my father.
Let them know my name.
Y-O-U-N-G-K-A-C. He's my father, my father.
Mob father, nigga. Real mob father, nigga. L&M. It's Imperial. Fuck the rest.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You tuned in to the Woody Wood Show, and I am Woody Wood, the Southern Cheetah. Super Peter, you dig? And say the first song was Ghetto Living, Tight Eye Production. You know what I'm saying? That was Jewel Chuck it. You know what I'm saying? King Foot, rest in peace, my brother and myself and Dog. You know what I'm saying? The second song was played was Running to the Money. You dig what I'm saying? By Tom Bugatti. You dig? And then we had My Father. Hey, it's my father. You dig? Hey, we're coming up to the show right now, so I'm bringing in one of my guests. I'm gonna bring in Real Talk with Jason Dixon. You dig what I'm saying? Hey,
What's up?
JD, what's up?
What's up? What's up, man?
What's up with it, my brother? How's everything going?
Everything going good, man. Getting ready for this wedding, man. It's been a long walk, so long walk. Let's just say,
Hey, hey, JD, just think. You think getting ready for the wedding is Hades? Just think after the wedding. It's gonna hey, man.
no, I got the right person. Shit, I ain't worried about.
Yeah, she cool.
We
Melissa cool.
communicate.
I like her.
Yeah, we communicate great now, so I'm not worried about after. If we didn't communicate and talk about everything, be different. But we basically are like best friends now. So I know things, in any relationship, things have its rough ups and downs. But I always tell people communication. You know me, I'm always been a long-term relationship person anyway. So communication is the key to making it work. But some people don't like to talk. And with me, that's not an option. Like I'm not waiting 3 days for you to tell me something I did 3 days before. If I make you mad, I need to know now. That way I can fix the problem. And we're not arguing over it, right? That's how that gotta roll.
Right on. Hey, I see that. I see that. Say, JD, it's been a lot going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? A lot of what's good for this race is not good for this race. It's
Yeah.
been a lot going on.
Right. And that's one of the things I wish people would stop. So, I've been posting a lot about this case in Dallas only because there's been a lot of false narratives that's been posted and not the real actual truth. So a
Okay.
lot of people, but all this posting has shown that, hey, we're in a real live race war because I keep saying on the end of everything that I post that, hey, if the black kid had died compared to the white kid, will we even have this narrative? Will we even have this whole push? And the answer to that question is no, because so many of the other side, the racist other side, have came out and they're just looking at this kid as a murderer. But had the kid jumped the white dude, had they been picking on him and he would have killed the black dude, it would have been like, oh, he was acting in self-defense. So in my mind, like you heard me tell Top on my show, I hope that whoever his lawyer is will paint this picture of the fact that these two boys came and bullied him. It was raining, just like any normal person. If it's raining, I don't care if I'm walking down the street. If your garage got a cover, nigga, I'm going up under your garage until I figure out a plan. And let's be real, we did that as kids. We wouldn't just walk in the rain. Let's be real. So
Yeah.
if I'm at a track meet and I see a tent, I'm gonna go up under the closest tent to me. All you had to do was leave me alone.
But JD, hold on, JD, just think. Here's the thing. They knew each other.
No, they
They
didn't.
didn't combine together.
They
They
haven't.
knew each other.
They haven't. They didn't. See,
Now say why they put the pictures up
that's
with
the
them before all of this, you know what I'm saying?
that's the false narrative because those aren't even the same twins, and that's not the same guy.
Ain't that something?
That's
So they don't want to go that far
yeah,
to
create the narrative because everybody wants him to go to jail. If you read every of those posts, you read those comments, every white person in that comment is like he should go to jail, he deserves to go to jail. Every white person, but nobody's looking at what those two boys did.
yeah.
The false narrative is that they knew each other. The person coordinating my wedding, my sister Latray, she put up the real news story that said, "Hey, the lawyer, his lawyer, Carmelo Anthony's lawyer, came out and stated that they did not know each other. His lawyer said that
This all happened in an instant because two bullies did not want someone sitting up under their tent. When all you had to do, that's what we talk about on Nostalgic a lot. People don't know how to stay out of other people's business. Social media has made it to where everybody feels like they have a voice, where everybody feels like they have a say in something rather than just shutting up. If he was up under there, they should have left him alone. Second part, everybody's like, then why is he carrying a knife? Well, I'm going to be real with you. When I went to school, I carried a pocket knife too. If you
Amen.
from our culture, you have to be prepared for whatever and anything that happens. He was not on school ground. It was not a school event, as everybody keeps saying. It was just a outside track meet that they were at. So he didn't violate anything about school laws or school this. Plus, Texas has a stand your ground law.
Yes,
If
we do.
attack me or provoke me, I have a right to defend myself. Now, unfortunately, that defense caused him to die, but it doesn't mean that I'm a murderer. You're out of your own brother's mouth. He admitted on Channel 8 News that my brother went over there and started grabbing his bag, started harassing him. Of course, I came in and helped as well. Stop playing these games like this kid just came over there looking for a fight.
And say, Jason, if you break any child phone, you break my granddaughter's phone, she gonna be at you.
Yeah.
My baby girl, London gonna be at you. I'm sorry. She
Because
gonna be at you mess with her phone.
you could have just left him alone.
Yeah.
The dad is out here painting a narrative, but it's because he comes from this rich area. And I know the area because that's where one of my houses are. So I know that area. That's where I lived when I was in Dallas. So I know the bougie area that these are privileged kids that feel like this black kid shouldn't have been in their part of town, shouldn't have been at their event, shouldn't have had privilege to it. So everybody keeps running it as, oh, one guy even came on my post today like, Jason, quit trying to push the race narrative. And I said, I'm not pushing a narrative that they already haven't pushed.
Thank you.
I'm just trying to get you to see that take the race out of it. If the shoe was on the, and I asked everybody listening today, if the shoe was on the other foot, would this many white people be upset about it? But when you see the people talking shit, he's been called a nigga. He's been told his black ass should go to, this is a 17-year-old kid. Now, heart out to the family. I do feel bad because these are kids, nonetheless. And good kids. He's not a criminal. He ain't been in no trouble. This is the first time he's been into anything. But y'all painting this monstrous picture because you think a 17-year-old deserves to go to jail on murder.
And then his dad, hold on, Jason. It was the mama crying at first. Now it's the other twin done got with his daddy, and they done put up a GoFundMe.
Yeah, I saw. But here's the thing. They put up a GoFundMe for Carmelo, and because so many white folks complained, GoFundMe took it down. So now they're mad because he goes over to Go See Go, and now he's up over $600K to help pay for his legal expenses. And everybody's like, they shouldn't, that's bad. And all these white people are like, that's horrible. They shouldn't do this and they shouldn't do that. And he's a criminal. He's a monster. No, he's a teenager that got into a fight. Was he right for pulling the knife? No, he could have used his hands. But at the same time, if two people jump at me, that's an advantage. So why would I not do my advantage, right? That's all I'm saying.
Hey, I agree.
Your brother over here trying to jump me, so I need an advantage as well. It's the reason why niggas pull out guns, right?
Yeah.
If it's four of y'all and one of me, I'm shooting first and asking questions later.
Race is becoming an issue because I hate to even tell you this on air. Your godson yesterday dropped the N-bomb in a black ladies class and at an all-white school. Yeah.
I believe you.
Yeah, but see, they talk like that, but then I've been telling him it's not cool for people to talk. If you don't want them dropping that bomb, RJ, see, when he get with his brothers, that's a whole different conversation. When
Right.
brothers get together, they talking one way. It don't have nothing to do with me. He's been instructed and taught. His mother and I be on his ass, but when he gets with his brothers, they talk a certain way. So I guess he felt it was his best. It's one of his best friends. So happens to be Caucasian, and if you don't want your friend to use it like that, you shouldn't drop it. You
Well,
know what I'm
but
saying?
here's the thing about that. Now, that's something that I do agree with you on. Remember,
Okay.
I talk to my kids the same way. I don't like the word. You know, I don't hardly use it. I don't hardly say it at all. I don't like it whether it's white, black, whoever's saying it, because in the end it's a derogatory term. I don't care how we kind of embraced it to ourselves because of what everybody says. It means this, it means that. But I agree.
Yeah,
If you don't want the white people to say it, then stop saying it, fool.
I had to be
Look
that way too.
how
I'm
quick
like that. Yeah, I
how quick
try.
the word retarded got taken out of the English dictionary because you
Huh.
can't, because it's not appropriate to say that to somebody who has autism or somebody who has a disability, right? So it's the same word. The word has the same harm whether you like it or not. But because we continuously use it, just like that that show that aired on Raleigh,
I
that
love it. Don't you say nothing bad about the boom tie.
they made fun of the teacher that actually, it was a true story. The
Yeah,
teacher actually,
nigga. He's looking Riley. He says it every day when he hi my nigga. 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 I don't know what he's I remember that episode.
point of the matter that when he said, like, how do I know we're not supposed to use it if that's how they talk every day? This is your everyday talk. Black people have it in their mind that we should be allowed to do certain things because it's part of our culture. But at one point, that word was a derogatory word that hurt our culture. So why would you want to keep using it? Why would you want that to represent you in any kind of way? I don't care if you my brother. I don't care if you put an A on it, an ER on it. It still means the same thing. Ignorant person.
And anybody can be ignorant. White, black, Chinese, Russia, British. All y'all can be a nigga to me. I mean, I'm just saying.
That's why I said this whole thing that's happening with this narrative and Carmelo and this other and the other kid, I can't remember his name right now, sorry. But my whole thing is everybody keeps talking like I'm pushing a narrative, and I'm like, no, I'm asking a question. And nobody has yet to answer the question when I say, hey, if the white kid had died, since you want to talk about sending him to jail and he better go to jail and all this stuff you guys are pushing, if the shoe was on the other foot, would you still be pushing the same narrative? And you know why they can't answer? Because the answer to that question is no. Had that black kid died, it wouldn't have made the news the way it's making now. It wouldn't have been pushed the way it's making now. It's what we be telling all of our listeners. They push a narrative when it comes to black. They want you to be angry. They tap into our emotions because black people, we literally have lived on a land of emotions every day. We
I agree.
Right. Somebody step on your shoes, you ready to kill them. Oh man, I just bought these $150 shoes. Nigga, it's called a toothbrush and a white towel. Wipe that shit off. But you rather cause a fight to lose your life or go to jail. And to me, if you go to jail and you kill somebody and you go to jail, two, like Lil Wayne said, 2 lives are lost,
Yeah.
regardless of what you say. One black lady got on there and said, well, if y'all talking about free Carmelo, what about my cousin Tukey? He was in a fight, killed somebody. You should have been fighting hard for your cousin. if you knew that it was an act of self-defense. The problem is too, though, let's get into the root of it. The problem is too, though, I was blessed, and my dad, what he did, and he taught us the law books. He made sure we understood the law and what it runs for, right? So I've been blessed to avoid going to jail, pen, or whatever, because I know how I know that the law is not black and white, it's gray. And as long as I can give 1 ounce of reasonable doubt, you got to let me go. So I've always been able to create that reasonable doubt. Now, you know me, I've been in and out of court. I've been in and out of jury. I done had 3 or 4 jury hearings and won. So I'm good with that. But like I tell everybody, black men especially, quit hesitating to go to court. Quit hesitating to fight your trial. Quit listening to these DAs that come in and these prosecutors that come in and be like, take this, and I think it's a good deal. No, they're working together to lock you up. If you got a public defender, man, tell your family to sell everything in your house to get you a lawyer. Somebody who is not working for the system. Because if they work in the DA office and they're a public defender, they work for the DA. It's the same people defending you. So, of course, he's going to come back with deal after deal after deal because the DA is like, I just want to get this done. So go in there and tell your client he don't know no better. He a stupid-ass nigga. You tell him to do this.
You dropped the N-bomb.
I know.
Put a quarter in the jar. Put a quarter in the jar.
I was just saying in the sense of how they were talking, though. That's how they talk, though.
That's right. I already know what you're talking about. But say you're so correct, and you always make valid points about things because you dig a little harder than everybody else. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes it real talk with Jason Dixon. You dig what I'm saying? But Jason, I really don't know how to play this. I don't know when have it became cool. It's not cool to go for your people. They be trying to make it seem like when you're going for your people, it's wrong. You know what I'm saying?
And you're right. And you're right in a sense. Let me say this. We all agree morality says right is right and wrong is wrong, right?
Yes, right.
Carmelo came up to those guys and whooped on them, and then one of them died and they didn't do anything to him, I would have been like, he deserves to go to jail.
Me too.
Right? I would have been like, lock him up. He just like the criminal on the street that robs an old lady, lock his ass up. Because she didn't do nothing to you, you bothered her. That's the line. But when you know and the facts prove that he just sat down under a tent, y'all didn't like him there, y'all came and started harassing him. Now, this is out of the own brother. This is the part I don't like about the other narrative that they're painting. How can you paint that narrative when the brother came and said out of his own mouth that Carmelo was sitting there not bothering nobody and my brother walked up to him?
Yeah, I saw that too. That's why his mama probably was crying once, slapped his ass in the back of the head. You need to shut the fuck up. Do you know what you're saying?
Like that. So how do you push that other narrative? And yes, it's okay to go for your own people, but you gotta. So the reason I'm saying the morals thing, because one of the conversations I've been having lately is in the past couple of days about this is this just shows that America is so messed up as far as what morality is. We don't know. We have no clue of what morality is. You see it in TikTok content creators who will go on there and fake like they're fighting and fake like they're arguing with their boyfriend and just to get the views. Well, you don't understand that when you do that, you're creating a narrative to the public.
Yeah.
When a girl is walking down the street and her ass is half out and this is and that, but if you pay attention to it, it's only us really doing all that. If you look at the other cultures' content, they're either fixing something, raising something, creating something. And when I say that, I mean not the ones, when I say other cultures' content, other cultures grow up in our domain, right? Other cultures, Mexican, blacks, whites, all grow up in our hoods.
Mm-hmm.
Most people have a tendency to act like us.
Okay.
When I say other cultures, I mean the ones that don't grow up around us. Because if a white girl grows around us, tell me how she acts.
Black.
If a Mexican girl grows up around us, how does she act?
L homeboy.
I'm just saying, I'm talking about now what's happening is the suburbs are starting to see this, and they see this content and they feed these content to our kids, and our kids like the goofiness and they like all that. And then what they do is they turn around in the suburbs and start acting like that. And then they start doing what old boy was doing to Carmelo, start acting like they're tough. Nigga, you softer than water. But you want to come and mess with me when I'm just sitting trying to get out of the rain. See where the narrative is? The narrative, like these rich kids. I have a video that I'm posting on my show next week where, and I'm just gonna tell because I like to introduce stuff on people's shows, where in Detroit, Michigan, there's a white boy. He started running with the Rolling Crips, with the Rolling 60s, right? He's from a rich family, bro. This nigga was in the hood driving a Mercedes 500 as a 16-year-old.
Oh, hell no.
Rolling with the whole, and you know how we use people like that. So the Rolling 60s was like, "Shit, you want to come in? You want to spend money on us? Yeah, you part of us now." They used him to take them to a location. Two of the dudes jumped out of the car, went and shot up somebody, ran back to his car. All this caught on camera. The two boys who did the killing are in jail now. He got dropped from the case because his parents had money to go get a real lawyer, and they lied and said he knew nothing about these people. He just knew them from school. When you got video showing him partying with the Rolling 60s. He was sneaking out of his house, running away from home. But y'all look at this Carmelo situation where this kid is a great kid, do nothing but play sports and go to school, and now he's a what's the difference?
Man.
See, these are the facts that when people come at me, I'm like, but let's talk facts then. If you don't think it's a racial situation, then let's talk facts. How come this man could go with, because think about it. If the shoe's on the other foot in the case I just told you, and we were driving our little raggedy hoopty and two white boys jumped out and killed a man, all three of us will be going to jail, even though I had no clue what you was doing.
Guilty by association.
That's what it's called when it comes to us. Right?
Yes, sir.
I'm just saying. Let's talk about it. That's why we created this platform, to get our voice out there. But the bad part is I see so many podcasts, so many ignorant things being said, by us, that even though we have a chance to create our own media, we got to decipher who's lying, who's not, who dig deeper, go deeper. But most of us just go off what, if you look at it and you Google this case, half of the comments you will find in Google come from somebody on Facebook rather than the local news.
Correct.
You will find 8 or 6 links before you find the local news who's telling you the truth. And that's freaking crazy, because everybody wants to have a say in this shit.
Man, that's wild. And say, it's the movie out, a TV show. I think it's called The Good Fight. It's the show about attorneys and, the government, what I'm saying, based off Chicago. Say, I suggest y'all pick out The Good Fight. You'll learn more than I would just started out looking for something to watch, and now I'm into season 6. So, I mean, it talks about everything, and say M13 is real for the say, man, that's on another show though. Say, man, y'all, it's a lot going on that we don't know about. You see, because we've been in the hood and we don't care about nothing but what's going on in the hood. But that's what, there's life outside the hood, man.
Hey, Here's the thing. So I'll tell you about a show. It's an older show, but I love it and I have to watch it over and over, especially because we're getting into the world of AI, right? It's
Yeah.
called Person of Interest. The guy who's in it, he played Jesus Christ in Passion of the Christ.
Okay. All right. All right.
He's in it, but what it is this smart guy, right? And he built. Now this movie came out way before AI came out. It came out maybe 7 years ago.
Okay.
This TV series came out 7 years ago. So I'm talking old. But I didn't really start watching it till maybe 3 years ago when I found it just by skimming on Netflix. And it's not on all channels. You have to go to either Prime Now to watch it or you have to go to Freevee because Freevee is a part of Prime to watch it. But it talks about this guy who the government paid. He paid his company to build a system to monitor us without us knowing. And he built a working AI. Well, the AI started learning on its own, but it was taught good ways. So it started really protecting people. But then the government was like, well, we can't control this AI, so we need to build another one. This AI decided that, hey, human nature is a bad thing, right? And it said we need to control human nature. So it started killing off people of power so that it can actually start dictating how our system works. In the end, the two AIs had a clash and the good AI won. It's like in the middle of the show, they keep calling them two gods battling because technically, if an AI take us over right now, it's nothing we could do about it because we run on everything electric right now. We run off everything we do is dictated. That's why I keep telling everybody, y'all keep putting those ocular visions on. Pretty soon you're not going to know difference between reality and where we at now. And I think that's where I feel they're trying to transition our kids to. Is hey, because now they make it to where, hey, you want to work virtually from home? Well, we have a virtual office. We'll send you. And I've actually got told that we'll send you the goggles. And now you'll actually be in the office without being in the office. This is a true thing. Literally, you can go in and it's like if you work for Ford Motor Company, it's going to look like their office, look like you're at your desk. And now all they got to do to talk to you is put on their goggles and have a meeting with you.
But what happened when they take out them damn goggles? You leave the meeting?
Yep. You leave, you back, you still at home.
Damn. It's like that AI robot shit with Will Smith.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of stuff hidden in movies. I mean, that shit ain't far from the truth.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I feel that way.
And a lot of people, they be like, AI is growing so fast. And I'm like, you know why? Because we're feeding it the data. The reason why new AI versions come out so quickly is because as we use it, we play around with it, being a software developer, we're feeding it the data that it needs to learn us, to be able to do the things we needed to do. Just a year ago, OpenAI was just basic. You ask it a couple questions. Now OpenAI has evolved so much. I just showed man a system that we got now to the Nostalgic team and to Push team that, hey, AI has evolved so much. Me and my boys built a platform. Our team built a platform that I can build a website in 15 seconds, just based on a comment. All I asked man was, tell me what Street Made TV is about. He gave me one line and I turned that one line. He saw it. I put him on video, put that into my AI and it built a whole website in less than 15 seconds. And when I talk to people about that, I'm like, it's because we are the guinea pigs. We are the people. They put it out there in the beginning because they needed to see how it interacted with everybody. Everybody has different thoughts. Everybody have different thinking. So it needed AI. Now, if you go in, I showed somebody the other day because I use Copilot a lot. If you go into Copilot a lot now and you talking to it, my Copilot says, hey, Jason, how's your day? And how can I help you today? Real talk. The minute I open
Hey, Jason, that's how, and I say, With everything he has said in the past, we had to come for something. Remember, I came on one of my shows. Remember, I said, "Have you ever wiped your ass with a corn cob?" That goes to show. And now, you know what I'm saying? We're using toilet paper. See, that's advancing. You know what I'm saying? That we advancing. We're not being stuck in the past.
Right. But some
You know
people,
what I'm saying? And this AI shit, ooh, man.
but remember, history always repeats itself. So the reason why we're
Yeah.
going back down this race road is because whatever lesson, and I tell people all the time, whatever lesson we was really supposed to learn, we didn't really learn it. So you can blame Donald Trump, you can blame whoever you want for pushing us in this direction, but ultimately we pushed ourselves in this direction. We let our own government that we were supposed to control as the people have more power than what it's supposed to have. Now you're mad at Donald Trump because he's exposing all these things. So one thing, like I told you guys in our private meeting, and I'm gonna say it vocally, everybody wants to be upset about people losing their job, but imagine this. Let's just say you had 12 McDonald's chains and
Okay.
they each were making you 50 billion a year. But then all of a sudden in one of them you notice that every month you're losing $10,000 every month and you don't know why. If you do that every month for 12 months, that's $120,000 you're losing of your revenue, and you want to understand why. How? You're still selling the same amount, you're still doing the same amount, but you don't know who's doing it. Do you A, just go in and fire the management team and hope that corrects it? Or do you B, fire everybody, shut down for a couple of weeks, rehire new people, and see if that solves the problem? That's what Donald Trump is doing to the government. I don't know who's stealing, but I do know we're wasting money. I do see these people that have supposed to only have $250,000 a year salaries, but now their value and wealth is well over 2.3 million. That means you're stealing from something.
Yeah, yeah. And say, Jason, now they finna get rid of the stock market. They taking their money out of the stock market. You did,
Yeah,
and
because
now they investing in like land.
yeah,
They investing in land. They taking their money out the stock market. Stock market is it's about to crash. I can say it like this.
and,
Stock market is about to crash, man.
and you know why?
Very soon,
Because he's showing that, hey, when he's putting these tariffs up, let's talk about it.
let's go.
America was a powerhouse because we did our own manufacturing. We did our own, everybody was working. That's why, what president was that said the New Deal? Dang, what was his name?
What did he say? The New Deal what?
Roosevelt. When Roosevelt said, when the stock market crashed, and he was like, we're going to go into the New Deal. And the New Deal was that we're going to do our own manufacturing. We're going to get people back to work. We're going to get jobs back. Now, if you look around your city, look how many abandoned warehouses there are because everybody is taking their stuff either up to Canada or took their stuff over to China. You know why Donald Trump's not afraid to put these tariffs on both China, Canada, Mexico? Because he don't care. The reason why is because he knows we can do this. We have the resources to get back to what we know.
Yeah, for real.
So if you don't want to, because they need our money more than we need theirs. And let me tell you why I know this to be true. So in Ghana, we just went, I told you my brother went over there. We bought a compound. We bought a $1.8 million compound for 150,000 American dollars. Because Ghana's dollar is, one of our dollars is right now standing at 13 of their dollars. Do the math on that. Take $3,000 over there and you are a millionaire. That's why so many people are moving overseas, because I want to keep my American job, but I want to live in your country. Why? Because at the end of the day, I can live like the rich people in my country. If you make $20 an hour over there, just think about it. If you work from here, make $20 an hour over there, and you live over there though, think about the money you get to spend. Because one lady, she got on Facebook from Thailand. She said, $800 of whatever their dollar is. She said that's how much her light bill was. But she came back and said, but before y'all start to cringe, understand that that's only $20 for my whole month. So just imagine if you make a $3,000 check every month.
Say, Jason, what do you think about Nostalgic Gunner? I mean, yo, man.
You want to come in?
Shit. Nostalgic Gunner.
At the end of the day, understand. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. That's why Nate is over there now, because he's like, bro, if I go over there, get us established, then we work with the radio stations over there, we good. Yeah. Why? Because it makes difference. Welcome to the stage, Mr. Man. What up?
CEO Man. What's up with it, man?
What's going on, fella?
Oh, man, we just cooling. How you think
Y'all
it's
hear me
going,
good?
brother?
Yeah, we can hear you good.
What's going on, man?
We good. Just been talking about Nostalgic Gunner. Hey, man, I'm just talking about Nostalgic Gunner, man.
But I'm just
Hey,
What's that?
I'm getting that though. I like we have to stop letting them dictate our narrative. The only way we're gonna move the culture is if they stop. If we stop letting them dictate our narrative. We think because so I was talking to one podcaster and he said, man, I built this outrageous fabulous app. He's like, I got my podcast. He's from Denver, but he lives in Houston now. He's about to bring his show to our network. And he was like, but when I lost everything, when I took the app to other investors, they were like, well, we're not going to help you, not because you don't have a great idea, but because you already got it completely built. So we have no leverage on this app with you other than our money. So we rather not.
Right.
Yeah.
Think about that. That's them telling you, hey man, your face is cut off. But that's them telling you that because they didn't help you build it and they have no control over the app, they don't want to fund you putting it out, whether they'll make money with you or not, because at some point they want to own it.
Yep.
Right.
That's what it sounds like to me.
That's why I love what I tell you guys, our little secrets about what we own and how we can build. Like I told you, man saw our AI that we use to build websites now. Now we can help anybody. $250, that bitch done 15 minutes. All we got to do is swap out pictures and swap out images.
Yeah.
Nostalgic Gunner. Here we come, baby. Say, man, why you keep hearing me saying Nostalgic Gunner? Real talk with Jason Dixon just informed me to every dollar in Ghana, I said it's $13. You know what I'm saying? So I've been thinking about Nostalgic Gunner. You know what I'm saying? I've been thinking about Nostalgic Ghana because I want to see what it is. But see, Ghana, here's the thing though. Don't be tripping and shit when we come over there.
They not
About how to make you.
actually, to be real with you, they are encouraging us to come and do dual citizenship.
Man, don't tell me. My kids down there grown now. But I got the grandkids gonna help me. Ooh,
they are actually encouraging us to do dual citizenship. Dual citizenship means that now you're dual, because I got my dual citizenship in Ghana and I'm applying, because we're looking at property in Dubai from my investment group, we all have to have citizenship there in order to purchase the property. And in Dubai right now, 180K actually will buy us a property that's already valued at 8 million of their money.
Nostalgic to bit, goddammit. The Ghana, whatever, hey, man, I'm trying to put nostalgic on everything.
But that's why you look at it the way they're moving and why people are saying, I'm running to Thailand, I'm running to Japan, I'm running to these other countries because I'm getting paid American dollars.
Right.
But my dollar over here is a lot more valuable than it is in our own country.
Yeah.
I can actually live a great life. And that's why I feel like they're making, now let me get back on our topic, Wood. That's why I feel like they're trying to make a lot of us felons, because if you have a felony, no country will let you come in. So you can't run to another country. That's why I feel like they're trying to keep us here. I think the law is set up after slavery to say, hey, when they realize that they don't have to stay here, that's going to be a big problem for us.
Mm.
So they started this. Even though they're free, what does the Constitution say? You can't own a slave except for if they're locked up. What does it say? It say locked up or some other things that go with it. Committed a crime or anything like that, then you can legally order them to work that. That's why they say, oh, you're not going to jail, but you got to give us all this community service hours.
Okay, I can dig that. So what that got to do about our coochie grabbing president?
Or who?
Coochie grabbing president. Donald Trump should have a damn felony. Now, hey, come on now. Our commander in chief still have a felony.
Let's
But
be
for some
real.
reason,
The privilege of
some reason he don't.
Hey, like Top said, the privilege of being the president is that once you voted me in, I could kick all that shit out.
Mm.
So run for president, y'all. If you want, I'm just saying.
Yeah, now, hey, I'm like Dolomite when it comes to vote for me. I won't promise you shit. I ain't gonna promise you a damn thing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, run for president, and you can. But that's what we be talking about. Like it's unfair, and he shouldn't be able to do this. But I'm like, let's be real. They've been doing this their whole life.
Yeah.
Trump wouldn't be Donald Trump if his dad hadn't have made the money and made the name and gave it to him. LeBronny James wouldn't be a millionaire now. Well, he would because of his dad's money, but he wouldn't have his own millions had he not been LeBron's son. He wouldn't have got drafted to the Lakers. He wouldn't have did. But how come they're able to do it? But when we do it, it becomes a conversation and a problem.
What you think about that CEO, man? Yeah, it just got back. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, how strong I am on family legacy and you know what I mean, all that shit. So of course, like I'm with it 100%. I don't understand why we as a people make it hard. You know what I mean? Instead of just building some type of family business or enterprise and keeping it in the family. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand, some people might say family ain't family no more, or you know what I mean, something to that sort. Like they scream nowadays, but at the end of the day, that's who you gonna be able to trust all the way to the end, more than somebody you just met a year or two ago. You know what I'm saying? And you don't even really know their full background.
Hey man, that message was not for you. I was trying to answer God's son.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
you're correct. You are correct. It's
I thought my phone was tripping or something.
every man or woman want to leave something behind for their kid. You know what I'm
Of
saying?
course.
But
Of course.
listen, hold on. Let me say something before you say that, Wood.
All right.
Yes, you do.
That was what I was getting to.
Yes, you do want to leave a legacy. But here's the thing. Your job as a parent, I talk about this so much because we get called deadbeat dads so much, right? We get called deadbeat dads. We could provide for our kids financially and still be said we're deadbeat dad because women are told that we are supposed to be around the kids. But if you ever look back in history, all throughout history, men never were really around their kids until they got older and they were able to come in to the situation or whatever we needed them to do. But as they were young and youngins, they were always around their mom. That's why moms have such a high standard and a high when it comes to our eyes, right? Because we're around them for the first maybe 5-6 years of our life. Not saying as a dad you don't show up and you don't, but most dads work. Get out, go do what you got to do, handle your business, come home, pay for the bills, pay for the house, this and that. I see Top saying that's BS, but this is real conversation. I like everybody's opinion, but go back and check your facts.
I'm trying. Yeah, I was trying. I was just finna ask what you mean as far as like not around. Like,
So, if you go look throughout history, through the Bible days, through wars, you know why men were drafted and women stayed home was because when men are considered I can't remember the word, but the reason why men go to war more than women is because we are not considered valuable.
yeah. I done
So
heard something to that
when
sort
when
before.
it comes to men and being at home, men were made to work. The reason why Eve fell subject to what she fell subject to, because Adam was out working in the field. He was doing what God told him to do. Like it or not, it's true. I'm not getting into what she ate or sexual acts or not. I'm just saying she was alone because he had to work. Period.
This nigga Top, right?
I know, and I know.
What
I
up,
agree.
Top?
I agree and disagree on that. The only reason I agree is because that's somewhat my dad was military.
I,
I was there with my mom. He was out fighting in the war, and it's only after I got married, my wife and I, we had a house, and I got to spend time with my dad. To really, that's when he let me know that every time I was in a newspaper for a sports event, he seen that. He knew everything. He was telling me stuff about me.
I'm not
And
saying that part.
that kind of eased off the pressure on him. You know what I'm saying? Cause I was
but
hell. You
now,
know?
Jason,
Even though we're not
it's a
around,
lot of things,
even though
Jason, that a
I'm
son wouldn't learn from their dad if he wasn't around.
not saying don't be around. You guys are taking it like I'm saying don't be around. I'm saying that, okay, so let me ask you this.
No, you saying they wasn't like back in the day. Fathers wasn't there.
No, I'm saying that back in the days they weren't around like we're asked to be around now. You're asked to be around and told to be around now because women have taken it that, hey, a kid needs his dad in his life every minute of the day. That's not how that
No,
works.
no, no. I'm
But
not.
listen,
No, I'm not saying that at all. Trust me.
no, I'm
I'm
not saying
saying
what
like
you said. I'm not saying what they're saying.
you see how back then. You remember back in the day in the media, every time you seen Trump, daddy, who you seen standing next to him.
Trump.
Trump.
You see what I'm saying?
But
Every father
saw
that
that,
done been great that
but
had
you
a
saw that in the
junior,
media. Hold
they
on, let me say
standing neck to neck when you see them. Normally you
you
can't see
see that
one
in the
without the other,
media, but
right? Right though.
most rich people's home, when they get off the air, when they get out of sight and they go home, I can tell you just from being in rich people's houses, they kids either go to boarding school, they kids are either taken care of by a nanny. This is all facts. They don't sit up under their kids. They only bring them around when they need to teach them something or they need them to grow in their shoes. Now, when they reach a certain age, like you said, when Trump started coming around his dad and you saw him in the papers, it was because he was at the point to where his dad said, okay, now you need to learn the business. Now
Right.
you need to learn what I'm about ready to teach you. But the reason why I say what I'm not saying a dad shouldn't be in their life. What I'm saying is a dad should be out building that legacy that you guys are talking about leaving. So how do you
Right.
do that and say that I'm going to be at home all the time too?
You can't do it like
That's what I'm
this.
saying. Why not? My point is why not? It's as far as like going back to the original topic.
All right.
Why not take the kids with you during the building process? You
Because
get what I'm saying?
what is a 2-year-old going to remember when you take them with them?
No, that's well,
That's the
mine
point.
not too. Mine not too.
But I'm saying yours are at the age now that I agree with you.
Yeah.
I'm talking the initial stages of, you can look this up in any medical book, any therapist that work with kids. The initial age when your kids really start learning is between 2 and 5.
Yep.
Right.
They
Oh,
start gathering information, start gathering data. So as a dad, if you go to work every day and your kid sees you go to work every day, in their mind, they're going to look at you and be like, I need to go to work every day.
Right.
But if you turn around or are sitting on that couch every day and mom is the only one going to work, they're going to look at you like, hey, I just get to stay at home and do this and do that. Then we wonder why we're in a cycle of why young men don't want to work. It's easy to say that you want to be an entrepreneur and make that the excuse of why you don't get off your ass and go get a job to build up what you want to do. Because every line of business that I've ever built, and my cousin's right here to tell you, I've always had a job to put toward what I'm trying to build.
Right. Right.
But we live in this age where women argue that men need to be there and they need to be at home and we need to go to every graduation and we need to be at every basketball game and we need to do everything when we're not built like that. Even Pastor T.D. Jakes, as much as I don't like him, he talked about it and it was truth. Men are made to be around every 5 minutes. We are supposed to be the people building the foundation. Like I always said, narcissist men will lead you to believe that we are the head of the household. But real talk, we are the foundation that the house is built off of. Your wife is normally the head of the household. Why? Because I can tell you right now, a lot of married men that I know that are successful in their marriage, the wife pays the bills. She knows everything about the insurance. She knows everything about the doctors. If she died tomorrow, the husband wouldn't know what the hell to do if she didn't write the shit down and have it in a file.
Oh man, that's on him. I don't give a damn what all she know. I'ma know too. Why would I not want to know, man? Like, hey,
I'm just giving you an example. Like,
yeah.
but
I mean,
they've been married for 45,
that's how
50.
you get played. You know what I'm saying?
And that's only our young generation that think like that. Because most men, when you find that really right person, like I
But
commend
that's
our,
the generation of women we got. You know what I'm saying? We can't help that shit.
and I
Shit.
understand that.
It's
That's why I
it's the
said
game set up for us to think like that.
it changes from generation to generation. We live in a world. You're right, Ant Man, and that's why I'm so glad that hey, I found somebody from my generation to marry because she thinks like me. We see things the same way. When I got stepped on was because I was dating somebody who was 10 years younger than me, and they saw that same hustle mentality. Oh, he making money, he doing this, so we about to set him up.
You got to get the one that know how to rob Peter and pay Paul.
I
You
don't,
got
I
your
don't want
winner right there. You hear me?
I don't want those. I want that one that see that if we struggle, but we gonna get out of it together. I want that
Hey
person.
man,
I don't
look,
need you rocking this.
look. When
what
I
y'all
used to
do,
ask
Jay?
my mama, man, mama, how you do this? How you do that? I rob Peter to pay Paul. You know what I'm saying? Like that was all I heard my mama say, man. Like, and my mama ain't commit no crime or none of that. She
I
wasn't
know,
even that
but she
type of
meant like,
individual.
hey, I'm gonna call, but I want that one that be like, hey, I called, we gonna pay him 2 weeks
Hey,
later.
but it was a hot meal on the table every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
All that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, yeah, my mama wasn't going for that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And that's what I'm saying. We're saying the same thing. That's what I'm saying. Is in those times, like even in 1965, the men was hardly at home. They were out working maybe 12, 13-hour days. By the time they came home, they didn't really deal with the kids. They wear my dinner, took a shower, hugged the kids for a minute, and went to bed.
got
Next
his
morning,
son and went to bed.
Yeah, it seems like that's what we do now.
No shit.
I don't know about back then, but that's damn sure what's going on now. You know what I'm saying? They make sure a nigga ain't got time for his motherfucking family.
and
You
but
know
that's
what? 10 hours ain't enough. We gonna start making them work 12. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, 6 to 6. Come on, nigga. The kids was leaving. They was still asleep. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even got up ready for school. When I
hey, that's
left
why
for
I would
work,
never. Hey,
they going, they in the bed when I come home. Like,
that's why if I had
yeah,
to take a factory job or if I worked at construction and they was like work the weekends, I would turn the job down no matter what the pay was. I don't care because I would always say, if you gonna work me during the week, I'll be damned if I don't get my Saturday and Sunday with my family.
right.
And that's one thing that I stand on to this day. That's why on Saturdays I tell y'all, I
That's
don't
why I
care.
tell people, build you a business, get you a business. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't slave and work for nobody else, man, for the rest of your motherfucking life, man. Work for your
But to do
damn
that,
self.
you got to know how to manage money, know how to say, hey, I'm gonna take my check. I told a kid this the other day. I said, you go and you sweep the barbershop out every day and they pay you $60 a day. What do you do with the $60? This is a little kid I know from where we at now in Dallas. And he was like, well, I go spend the money, I buy the shit that I need. I said, but what if you took every day you went to do it, if you put $20 of that $60 in a savings account at $60 a day, by the time you reach be a junior in high school, you could have bought your own trailer. You could have bought your own shop. You could have bought a shop and had other barbers come in and work for you. He's like, but I be wanting these shoes. And I'm like, stop with that. That's where I feel like we fell in our community, because our kids now, they want shit. They want the $200. They want the $200. They want I tell people now, nigga, I told my son the other day, he called me, my grown son who got a job, called me and was like, hey, can I borrow $100? I'm trying to get this jersey. Nigga, if you can't afford it, you better go get you one of them jerseys at the thrift store. Because I don't even spend, y'all, I swear, and y'all know me, if it ain't a suit, I'm not spending over $150. We make our own shoes. I got my own clothesline coming in. Once I do that, I don't think I ever go shopping again if it ain't on my own site.
Right.
And that's real. That's how you build wealth, when you ain't got to pay for nothing. When everything you wear is yours, that's how you gain wealth. Because now every dime, I told somebody the other day on the shoe line, I said, bro, what if I could build you your own shoes? Would you buy them? And he was like, well, how much would they cost? I'm like, average price about $199 to $330. He was like, I was like, it's just depending on how you customize them and what materials you use. And he was like, nah, I ain't paying that much for them type of shoes. I said, but you'll go out and pay Michael Jordan. But what if I told you, if you buy your shoes from what I designed for you, you make a 30% commission. So that means you're being paid to wear your own shit. Why wouldn't you do it?
Especially, and I get to design the bitch myself.
Right. Oh shit.
And this is what I really got, man. This ain't nothing I'm making up. This is what I really got. It's called I bought into a live shoes with Master P.
We're gonna talk about that later. Hey, we're gonna get into that later on, man. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, ain't it time for a commercial break, Wood?
Hey, you tuned in to the Woody Wood Show on Nostalgic Radio. Hey, with Real Talk with Jason Dixon and Street Made Radio CEO, man. We'll be getting right back at you after these commercials.
It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
We gon' get this money together, however we stay on our shit, ain't no need to compete. You know I'm there by your side, always down the slide whenever it's time for some beef. We was in the gutter together, my brothers forever, yeah, we was thugging in these streets. Everything I do is on me, ain't gotta ask a thing, cause you already know what it means, yeah. That's real love, that's real love. 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 Let's take it back to the streets. The kitchen was empty with no shit to eat. Off of 101 for always the seed. All of my niggas was keeping it G. Keep it solid, we ain't never gon' fold. Everybody know to stick to the code. We all remember who was dead through the cold. A nigga snitched and a friend turned to foe. Yeah, nigga, fuck all that fake shit. We pass you a blunt, better face it. Offer it up, better take it. Loyalty ain't no replacements. Never the ones who will start shit, but best believe we will finish it. Not the ones you wanna squabble with. Push your car, boy, you been a bitch. Yeah, we done paid all our dues. Not the ones you could take for a fool. These bitches gon' pick and choose. Put your trust in the hoe, then you lose. Niggas watching how we move. Swear they all think that they had a clue. Niggas don't think to try nothing new. Fake 'em out, make it look like we lose. Yeah, that's what we do. Call the blitz like it's was mad and that shit was just tragic. Them niggas ain't really want static. You hit that line for the gas, gon' hit you back fast, gon' weigh out a gram and then bag it. We see the loft at the desk, kept a foot on the gas. I was whipping that shit, ain't no crashing. When I pull up to the hood, you know it's all good. The love for me, they're automatic. We gon' get this money together, however we stay on our shit, ain't no need to compete. You know I'm there by your side, always down the slide whenever it's time for some beef. We was in the gutter together, my brothers forever, yeah, we was thugging in these streets. Everything I do is on me, ain't gotta ask a thing, cause you already know what it means, yeah. That's real love, real love, that's real love. That's real love, real love, that's real love. That's real love, real love, that's real love. That's real love, real love, that's real love.
Real love is plugged in. One accord, no matter minor, major. Never count the favors, plenty never savor. Loyalty, respect, support that never wavers. Real ride or die types hard to find. Grateful that I got mine. Not all got a sound mind, but they own time when I hit the line. Held it down and never gave up. You know, stuck around and really gave a fuck. When push came to shove and shove got touched. We ain't speak about such and such. All we know is what's best for us. Built bonds and we built trust. Overstood on the issue, speak up. Even if the combos is tough, we talk with a different talk. We walk with a different walk. We think with a different thought. This shit is genuine, it can't be bought. No sir. Remember that day when fate played its cruel joke? Put our names down in the death note. What we did, bro, ripped the page out and told death note. Not today on some Stark shit. Avenger with that Iron Man. If that opposite he wanna start shit. Over real love, I get heartless. I got blood that ain't fam, and I got fam that ain't blood. I know who got it, I spot it, shot it, recognizing real love.
We gon' get this money together, however we stay on our shit, ain't no need to compete. You know I'm there by your side, always down the slide whenever it's time for some beef. We was in the gutter together, my brothers forever, yeah, we was thugging in these streets. Everything I do is on me, ain't gotta ask a thing, cause you already know what it means, yeah. That's real love, real love, that's real love. That's real love, real love, that's real love. That's real love, real love, that's real love. That's real love, real love, that's real love.
I lost a lot of people. I lost a lot of feelings, please don't talk to me. Remember days in school when bitches and niggas would walk with me. They notice that I'm going up, I can tell they tryna stalk on me. I got me in my feelings like mama, what am I supposed to do? I know that I'm your baby, I'm wishing I could be close to you. Reminiscing about a little time we was out slanging us. It's free to tweet cause you know I'm gon' die about mine. I be getting hot just laying back on the low. These niggas play with me, I swear you gon' wish my old. And I ain't never had nobody with me. It always seem like motherfuckers pull me down or against me. Feel me? These niggas that your pussy can't get up with me. Wanna kill crazy boy, break chillin', brailin', the shit out, please don't reveal. I'm just tryna chase a set, these niggas mad, I don't know why. Can't let no niggas come steal me, no, not I tell my bitch if you was real, you wouldn't be arguing with me. Why you always tryna fight, you always tryna get started with me. I don't like the way how you be acting like a bitch sometimes. We supposed to go get money like baby girl, let's get rich sometimes. Tryna get you gang, listen to me, give you a piece of mind. Know this shit don't come easy, I put in work for me to shine. I know they probably thinking I got better. I know, but not only I got clip and my music to touch your soul. They don't even know my head been gone. Nigga play with me, and then he blown. Watching my surroundings cause I'm feeling like a villain. So look, bubble was shot at you, bitch, let's go killin'. I'm tryna spin the block, I don't wanna talk, I'm feeling mad. Fuck that, it's free little tweet, I'm finna get down on their ass. La 40 just got on bond. He having fun, hopefully he don't go back to jail. I just don't get caught with a gun. And if the case too serious, go bunch you out, go on the run. Probably go hit a couple licks that make some plays, might even punt. And I ain't nothing like your father, you ain't nothing like my son. We more than brothers, just know that we come in one. I got me in my feelings like mama, what am I supposed to do? I know that I'm your baby, I'm wishing I could be close to you. Reminiscing about a little time we was out slanging us. It's free to tweet cause you know I'm gon' die about mine. I be getting hot just laying back on the low. These niggas play with me, I swear you gon' wish my old. always seem like motherfuckers pull me down or against me. You feel me?
Why they had to take my brothers? Now I'm stuck off in the rain. Yeah, they made a nigga suffer. Speak on their name, we slang them cutters. Got it out the mud, we in the gutter. Tell them niggas that I love them. Why, The life we live. We in the field. This shit too real. It's for my dog that ain't gone, wish they was here. And fuck how all of them feel whenever we do the drill. Lil B steppin', we steppin' the game, we rap that. Yeah. Step on all of them niggas, I hope they still back. I swear. I got that 40 little niggas, so niggas still back. In the hood, that's where I slept at, and the thing on me, I killed it. Tell them niggas that it's up, they won't get no peace. I'm in the jungle with the gorillas, and we don't get no sleep. Gotta be swift whenever you move, tiptoe in these streets. One false move or lose it all, and that's how it be. Go get the money, go stack it, nigga. That's what that is. Don't get caught lacking. We active, nigga. That shit too real. Money in the attic, the mattress addict. Just keep it still and stand on your word. That's how
Got
you
me
feel.
in my feeling like mama, what am I supposed to do? I know that I'm your baby, I'm wishing I could be close to you. Reminiscing about all the time we was out slanging us. It's free to tweet, cause you know I'm gon' die about mine. I be getting hot, just laying back on low. These niggas play with me, I swear you gon' wish my hoe. And I ain't never had nobody with me. It always seem like motherfuckers pull me down or against me. You feel me?
Yo, what's up? How sweet it is, You tuned in to the Woody Wood Show, and I am Woody Wood, the Southern Cheetah. Super Peter, come down from there. Yeah, that's me. You dig what I'm saying? And say now we have CEO Man, my co-host. He back. Say man, been having one of those weekends. You dig what I'm saying? With my entertainment news. Say man, can't nobody give it better like Street Made Radio. What's up with it, CEO Man?
What to do, man?
Oh man, I'm coolin'. So what's going on in this entertainment news? What's going on, man?
Man, a lot, man. Shit, I don't even know where to start. Uh, Go Yayo about to get released,
Okay.
and that it's a lot of people anticipating that release. Texas for sure. Everybody really waiting just to see what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Cause since the untimely demise of Lil Ronnie and his baby girl, and that would go Yayo right hand man. You know what I'm saying? Like his big brother. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So I know he coming out with a heavy heart. So hopefully niggas get on a level of understanding to realize that it's more money out here, man, by working together.
I agree. I
You know
agree
what I'm
on it.
saying? Cause the beef shit don't seem to be getting us nowhere, at least not in no positive direction. Where everybody able to go home to their families at the end of the night.
Yeah, and go Yayo. He out that full word. He making noise. He part of that team that's making noise out of full word. Am I correct?
Right.
Yeah, and say while we on full word, let me give a big shout out to Twisted Black. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real. Salute
What's up,
Twisted,
brother?
man.
Hey, man.
Bro just
Hey,
doing his thing.
you know what it is with me and you. You
Yeah,
know what it is.
I just watched the new one with him and Bun B yesterday.
Oh yeah, that was nice too. Since Twisted Black got out, since he was released, he been on fire, man.
Oh
And
yeah.
he's one of
It's good
the
though. It feel good to see the OG getting his just due. You know what I'm saying?
oh yeah. and he's one of the storytellers. I mean, I love. He paints a picture. He have a nice. His lyrics is his paintbrush, and he paints a damn good picture. You dig what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep telling you, like when I be shooting shit, man. Welcome home, man. I'm gonna keep on telling you that. You know what I'm saying?
But
You're a breath of fresh air, my brother.
nah, for real. Square business, square business. But on the other side of the entertainment news, we got the ongoing Rico uh or what they call it, Operation Drawdown for all these LA gang members. Like it ain't looking good for
Big
Eugene
U?
Henley, aka Big U, aka Big Draw. You know what I'm saying?
AKA Big Draw. God damn.
Yeah, it ain't looking good, man. It's they trying to tie him to Nipsey's murder. They trying to tie him to Drake Yo the Ruler's murder. And the lady, the mother of the Antoine Williams, the football player, she done came out and did an interview on the
Mm,
news. And hey, man, I mean, with TMZ, it's not looking good, man. It's not looking good.
hey,
And
that
it's
Big
like,
U thing, say the issue that the Big U thing that's going on, that seems kind of crazy, man. I mean, a lot of he done even extorted Shaq, man.
yeah, man, Shaq, uh, man, it's quite a few of them. And them just the ones that we know about. You know what I mean?
Think about the NBA players. I know he have a couple of them. What
Yeah,
here?
Jay Morant. That's probably why he had the gun. You know what I'm saying? They don't let him know. Ain't gonna get me no more. You know what I'm saying? That's why he.
Yeah, I'm not shooting by mine, man. That's why he was packing. You know what I'm saying? You got a
Yeah,
man to
that's probably
support
what
you
that
like
was,
that?
man. You know what I mean? But nah, I was just bullshitting with that shit. But
Oh, shit. That was
but
kind of
nah,
good.
man, it's like yeah, that shit really ain't looking good though, man. Like really with the Antoine Williams with his DNA being found under his fingernail. That's that's the one right there. That's gonna be kind of if they prove that, like he gonna man over with, buddy, over
That
with.
man has to be fighting awfully hard for his life. Usually men box up. You know what I'm saying? But to have your blood, to have up under his nails, he had to be fighting you rather hard, brother.
I don't know if it was his blood or what.
Skin probably got scratched or something. I'm about to see the light. Let me go and take a chunk out your face or something.
That's wild, bro. But it just show you, man. Like even when folks think they getting away with something because physically it may seem like nobody was around, so nobody saw you. But the universe see everything, man. Like you only gonna get away with shit for so long. And that's what people failing to realize that everything on this universe, on this planet is connected. So with that being said, come on now. I mean, even with the eye in the sky and all the CCTV cameras and all that shit, like man, you can't get away with shit no more. You can't get away with nothing.
And I used to always say, I wish I was alive when you could rob a bank and they didn't know who the hell you was, and you can go to another state.
You talking about that Blunt and Clyde shit? Say, man, they used to get away with some shit.
Hey, a lot of these
Hey,
families that are wealthy families now is because, like, think about it. A lot of these families that are wealthy now, a lot of these who we call the controlling people, right, is because they did illegal shit.
I wanna give a shout out to every New York hustler that did they thing in the game back then at that time when it was gravy.
The
Oh
right way.
Lord have mercy. I used to always say I wish I was popping. I wish I was running the streets back then, man. Cause
If
when
I
I
was in
hear
New
these
York,
stories, man,
hey, real talk, if
even when you look at the paid in full movie, they say that's exactly what it looked at like. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hey,
so
paid in full. I tell some
but
the person who made me watch that, they was like Jason Ace. They came and they were like Jason Ace was you, because I was quite y'all back in the days. Like I didn't talk much. I didn't really say nothing to nobody. I stayed to myself. Even in school, I would just sit on the wall and watch everybody else. I didn't really talk. If you was my friend, like most of my real friends, that's how we were. We just kind of sat together, but we didn't talk. We didn't have conversation. We just, hey, what up, da da da. But because then when we leave school, it was all about money. Hey, go get this money. Let's go get this bread. Even while we were in school, because I tell kids, right, I tell people right now, back in the days, the drug dealers actually used to go to school. It used to be like if they were big drug dealers, they came to school because that was their turn. Even if they didn't go to class, they just was in the hallways fucking with girls.
right,
So if you sold
Yeah.
to so if you sold to the drug dealers, I didn't have to miss school just because why would I stay out of school when they were the ones in school?
right, right.
like, like that's
But nah, but I was saying like I just wanted to salute the ones that did what they did.
and
But
came
but if you look up now, a lot of the things in entertainment that's making certain things moves, they the ones that own this shit. This was their investment. You know what I'm saying? Like from what they were doing back then. Like, and if you know, like who is who. You know what I'm saying? But
and I commend you for saying that because a lot of people don't realize that a lot of the things that are built today, these people weren't legal back when they started. They
nah,
weren't.
Oh,
man, we know drug money built this shit.
But it's not. But I'm not saying it in that sense. I'm saying it in the sense that a lot of people
That's
today.
the sense I was saying. This
I know, but no, I'm adding
shit.
on to. I knew you were saying that. I'm adding
oh,
on to
shit.
this. Adding on and saying this, a lot of people who build businesses, they worry so much about who or if they do something wrong or if they make a mistake or if things go bad or if they step on somebody or cross somebody. I try
Right,
to push the narrative that, hey, all business is not going to go well. Everybody's going to talk about you. Everybody's going to have something to say. Just keep building your brand.
right,
That's all the people you're talking about right now. That's why I was giving you commitment on that. I was just adding to what you were saying. Now, yes, they use drug money, but in the midst of doing that, they worked and pushed their brand. No matter who talked about them, no matter what hill they went down, no matter who stopped talking to them, they were like, fuck that, I'm still pushing my brand.
right,
Where a lot of these small business owners, they so worried about who's gonna like them. Listen, it's a thing called reputation management. Let me tell y'all how powerful this tool is. The tool that we use for push is called, and we sell it to a lot of our clients. It don't matter who say what about you. Reputation management system comes and says, "Hey, sorry that have you ever played on an app and you went and said, hey, this was the stupidest app ever, da da da,' and something came back and said, hey, we're sorry that you feel that way, but we are making enhancement to it. And if you're willing to give it a shot again, this is what we're willing to offer you."
right.
Man.
I
And then,
just I just salute ones like Dame Dash mainly.
hey,
Like
the whole Wu Tang fan clan for me.
RZA for
Like, for
sure.
real.
RZA for sure. RZA for
Ice
sure, man.
Cube.
His name is attached to so much shit.
Yeah,
And not even just on the music side, on the filming side as well.
right.
You know
Man,
what I'm saying? Like Them boys been getting it in independently for years.
But the fact that they came in a clique and did it together, and
Yeah,
they what the fight was, no matter what they argued about, they understood the mission that they wanted to get each other out of the position they were in into a better life. And they stuck it out. Some of them, while rapping, went to college. I didn't know that. What's the one? Is that RZA that played in Iron Fist?
Yeah.
yeah,
That nigga is a Harvard graduate with a
yeah,
He
doctorate.
directed that too.
yeah. He directed it.
He has a
He
doctorate.
got a lot of films out now since
Yeah,
that, but
shit.
that was one of his first major ones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Ain't no karate. That kung fu shit, that crazy
Yeah.
shit, that Shaolin shit.
Yeah, man.
I'm
Yeah,
like, for them niggas to do that, like, I'm with you, bro. Dame Dash is one of my biggest role models because
And what I like about Dame the most, like I really feel like he got some knowledge and information that the culture can use
right.
and
yeah.
build off of. I actually believe that, man, but it's like I don't know, man. It's like they trying to block him from being that person for us, like where his voice is not reaching the level that where we need to hear him. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's like they keeping him at the bottom of the algorithm.
It's not them. Let's say who it
It
is.
ain't them. That's what I'm like, Jason. It ain't them. It's one person.
It's one person.
It's one person.
If he
That's
really
the game like that.
if
They
his
do whatever he say though.
yeah, if his voice gets heard, then the person that these white folks and these kids are idolizing. Because when I talk about Jay-Z, I'm like, name one hit song that you like right now about Jay-Z that wasn't off his first album.
Yeah, that first album did that for me.
Name one thing that he's did, one project that you was like, yeah, I like 444, but it only had 2 songs on there that I like. So I play those 2 songs. If they allow Dame to speak, Dame's gonna tell the truth about what really went down and how Jay-Z basically sold out all of them.
Yeah.
We all saw what Rockefeller was headed to
Yeah.
being, right?
And he
Hell
sold
yeah.
Now, so if I had the opportunity to ever meet Jay Z, I would just want to know,
Uh-uh.
out of the million things that I could ask this man, like, bro, why y'all couldn't do it? Why y'all couldn't continue doing it together? Like, what was that bad to why what we saw on the outside looking in was like finna be the greatest motherfucking thing in hip hop as far as a label was concerned at
but
that
Dame,
time.
Dame
At
spoke
that time.
Dame
And for
spoke
it to be black on.
Dame
He
spoke
fuck on it.
Dame said it wasn't an argument, it wasn't no fight, it wasn't nothing. One day Jay-Z woke up and wanted out of his contract. And when he wanted out of his contract, that's why he did the Black Album, because the law says if you retire, wait a year, then that contract is null and void. So notice he did the Black Album, he retired, he signed with Def Jam as the president of Def Jam, then he came back a year later and did a whole album. He sold his own label out and only took the key components with him, Kanye and Rihanna.
That's
Shit,
what
that's
they
big.
told him to do. That's what they
Those
told
are
him to
beautiful
bring.
right there. Shit, both of them billionaires.
Yeah,
Kanye
he
and
bragged
Rihanna.
about it. He was like, he's like, I get one song that I like that he has. He brags about it. He was like, if you can make another Jay-Z, then make one. And he says, but Jay-Z got 3 billionaires on his roster: me, Yeezy, and Rihanna.
Thank you.
And that's real. But he did what he did. They even talk about him selling out on the documentary of the Brooklyn Nets. They talk about how Jay-Z sold out his own community to make that gym. They only brought him in there, gave him a little share of the business for that little period of time to take over that neighborhood because everybody respected Jay-Z. And then right after they built the stadium, they kicked him off the team.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people be like, we love that he's in the industry, but a lot of people will tell you that they don't have respect for him because he doesn't have respect for anybody but who he wants to have respect for.
Yeah.
That's why Dame don't have, and that's to answer your question of why they don't give Dame a voice, because Jay-Z is, let something be said about Jay-Z. It could hit the internet in 1 hour, the next hour is gone, and you can't find any mention of it.
Right. Yeah, they got that type of power and pull.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Especially with these platforms and shit.
And the thing about it is, I commend him for the way he built. I commend him for building a legacy for his kids. But the way you built it,
But
even the
Kanye going ham on them right now,
right,
man.
for real.
Oh,
Like, that was my next topic for the entertainment news, man. He going ham on them right now, bro.
Yeah, because Kanye is tired of him. He basically tore Kanye up. He basically tried to make, like, you can't tell me, bro. They were that, who gets this close, and then all of a sudden a year later you're that far apart. That means I found out something that I shouldn't have had to find out that you were trying to do to me. And you were using my own wife to do it to me.
damn. Yeah.
That's why they try to be like Kanye's crazy. I'm like, nah, Kanye just telling y'all really what's up.
That's
Now,
it.
now is he a narcissist? Does he make his wives do crazy shit? Yeah, but I don't care about that. The stuff that
Right.
he's talking about right now, it ain't like we don't see it happening. We see it. He's just confirming it.
But,
A lot of this shit we been seeing, bro.
Hey, that's why he's telling everybody to steer clear of the Kardashian. I mean, it was one article I saw, bro.
He ain't the first person said that shit.
Common, a whole bunch of people done said that shit.
Come
Hey,
on now.
now all the NBA players, they like every time a Kardashian come their way, they like, nah, I'm good.
Reggie Bush. And another reason, hey, I got to piggyback. Say, and another reason why Kanye and Jay-Z fell off is Aaliyah. Hey,
Hmm.
Yeah,
yeah,
man,
it
Kanye,
was Aaliyah. Damon Dash
well,
had got him to Philly motherfucker.
yeah, Dame Dash and Kanye, Dame Dash and Jay-Z really fell out
Jay-Z,
behind Aaliyah.
yeah, with Aaliyah.
That was the biggest. That's what made Jay-Z want to separate when Aaliyah chose Dame over him.
Yeah. And see, that's why that relationship with Dame Dash and Jay-Z, that shit wasn't gonna never.
Yeah.
Because I got Beyonce, okay, but then I got Aaliyah.
Oh, this was
And
before.
you know, Aaliyah's voice was, hey,
This
That
man.
was before Beyonce.
Yeah, Aaliyah was before Beyonce, and Beyonce
Yeah,
kept.
but then when he got Aaliyah, when Beyonce was coming up in there, they
Yeah,
knew each other because one thing they talked. One thing Jay-Z and Dame Dash, they was talking.
yeah,
One,
but the thing about
one Dame Dash got Aaliyah, and he could put her on and do things with her. Say, man, they was already saying she was
the problem was that Jay-Z liked,
Beyonce or however they want to,
when Jay-Z met Aaliyah, he immediately fell in love with her, and when he tried to talk to her, she didn't like him. She went after Dame. And from that point, after she died, hence Beyonce became, once he went to Def Jam, it's like it was all a setup. Like some things Jaguar Wright says, you can put the mount, you
A
can put
lot of it, a lot of the shit she say, bro. Like,
pieces together and be like, now that makes sense. Like, yes, you kill off her because that would have, if Aaliyah and Dame would have got together, Dame would still be the music mogul he was. So to kill her off and then you take the next person that everybody wanted to see big, talk her dad, because now even Jay-Z, her parents live down here in Vegas, and they don't even talk to Beyonce as much. They're not even close anymore because of Jay-Z.
when he removed her dad as her manager.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember all that
You
shit.
gotta remember,
yeah.
Beyonce was only like 18. Jay-Z was 32 when they met.
Damn, my shit going dead.
I don't think they have that much time. Let's see.
I got 20%. I'm good.
You got 10 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah, we ain't got that long.
Yeah, just 10 minutes. But say that was a big thing too because Aaliyah at the end of the day, yeah, just jumped up into the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, just did the scary movie, the vampire stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That's
And
why
then she had one of those and of her voice and how she was doing things. That's why a lot of people wanted to work with her. But then she was freaking the motherfucker too, excuse me. Because
Didn't they have
R.
that
Kelly
plane
was married
crash?
to
That
R.
plane
Kelly?
crash was after that Rock the Boat video shoot, wasn't it?
yeah, right after
Yeah.
Rock.
But see, it was R. Kelly, he married her young, and then they say Jay Z done, hey. And then you got Damon Day. You look how you married her young. Hey man, it is what it is.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm saying.
feel I feel that the music industry lost a lot when Aaliyah passed. I
They did.
really
Hey,
we lost
that
a
but
lot,
can I
man.
say something though? That's why I feel like all these it isn't just when Aaliyah passed. Think about all the artists that they've been killing off that
Oh,
Lil Jasmine.
hey, bro, it go all the way back to uh Donny Hathaway.
Yeah. The
It go
music
all the way back to
the,
Otis Redding.
the
Like
music
Yeah.
people were
it
putting
like
out,
bro, this shit ain't this is what people don't realize, bro. Like this star whacker shit been going on since the beginning of time. It's all been controlled. That's all it's ever been. You
everything
know
has
what I'm saying? You
death.
either gonna get in bed with us, cause after we done showed you all of this shit, we can't just let you go free knowing what you know now. So either you got somebody you love close to you gotta go, or your ass gotta go.
It's what just happened to Angie Stone. Ironically, she starts
Oh man.
who stole her money and who got this and who took that. And then a couple days later, your whole van flips and you're the only one who died. That means
Come
you were
on,
dead
bro.
already, bro.
How many times do we gotta see shit like that over and over, my nigga, before we just look at the simple picture? Like, come on, man. How is it a motherfucker have these crashes like this, man? And like same thing with Left Eye situation. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
She the
man.
only one died out of all them people that was in that van.
After she started talking about how TLC was getting robbed and how
Dr. Kimmy. She was
Dr.
talking
Sebi,
about Dr.
man, when she
Kimmy.
started telling that Dr. Sebi shit, all that
Yeah.
shit, like that's when they was like, oh no. And then you see after she died, what happened to Dr. Sebi?
he died.
Mysteriously.
Yep,
But they were trying to lock him up first.
yep. And it's
I
like,
saw the documentary.
yeah, me too. I saw the whole thing, and it's like they were trying to lock him up because they were saying that his practice of medicine was not of what,
Legal.
yeah, legal. But it's like, but he's not doing nothing. But the same thing
He
we're doing.
won every last case.
Yep.
Oh,
So
damn.
Is giving
so
people
that's the reason why he mysteriously ended up missing. You know what I'm saying?
some of the things he talked about. Now, I didn't agree with all of it, but some of the things that he talked about as far as like what's your body. I talk about this all the time. I tell people your body never knows what oxygen is. There's only two things on this planet. Real talk. There's only two things on this planet that make something grow, and that's oxygen and water.
Right.
And that's it. You could put oxygen and water in a moldy spot and get mold. You can put oxygen and water in a by fruit, and it's going to make the fruit grow. Right. When they cut on you, your body is 95% carbon monoxide. The only 5% that get oxygen is your lungs.
Right.
So
Bingo.
so when you go through a surgery, you are putting one, water in your body because they use water to flush the blood out. Two, you're letting oxygen go into a place that is not supposed to be there. Even if they clean out the cancer, if they leave a little bit of it, when people go back into remission, is because that little piece got what it needed to survive: oxygen and water to grow again.
Mm.
And that's what Dr. Sebi was saying, was that there's stuff that we're supposed to eat every day. There's fruits that we're supposed to eat every day to balance out what he called our alkaline in our
Yeah.
body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The alkaline is what causes the mucus, which causes the infection,
Sickness.
which causes the sickness.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Look
sir.
at that
And
boy
Left
being
Eye had
smoked.
started spreading that knowledge, man.
Right.
So they had to
Hey,
get up out of here.
hey, man, you smart. I don't give a damn what nobody say, Jason. You kind of smart sometimes.
I'm
You
not.
know what I'm saying?
I
You
just
kind of smart sometimes.
educate myself because as me, and now you got to say, as us being part of the media, we
Yes,
can't
sir.
just talk about what we think. We have
Right.
to say what we say and then have the knowledge to back it up and say, but this is where you can find it. Because now that we do this media, podcast is still a media based platform that people are getting information from. And if we're all pushing the wrong narrative is without facts, then we're no better than the news that we're talking about.
Right.
Correct. Correct. Oh man, that's beautiful. It's like that was a Woody Wood show. Fact finding moments on our health section. See, I got a health section. See now, Jason Dixon will be doing my health section. Gonna be telling about your bowels. And to you women, get these things right here. Get them checked. Get you a mammogram. Hey, I don't want to be kissing on nothing.
Hey, and I want to tell men, don't be scared to go get a colonoscopy. Stop playing.
Hey man, when they put their finger in your booty, nah man, I don't need that.
Bro, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because the
I'm
number
just
one killer of black men is that when they reach over 40. Because we don't want to go do it. And then what happens is if you don't want to do it, just make sure you detox at least twice a month. And that
Right.
means literally you can go buy something in the store. It's a clear bottle. It's called, dang, I forgot what it's called because I keep it here. And all you do is drink that one bottle and it's gonna flush you completely out. Just when you do it, you don't go to the bathroom, you don't go out, you stay at home all day because it's gonna all day you're gonna be running to the toilet. But it
And
helps.
that has been another, and that was brought to you by this here. It's a laxative. You know what I'm saying? It'll help you out.
Yep,
You know what I'm saying?
but that one is the one I'm talking about is pure. It's what they use when you're about to have surgery and they tell you got to drink it the
I,
night before you.
I know what you're talking about. I done had enough of them hoes to understand.
Something nitrate. I can't remember the name of it, but it's called nitrate. It's like nitrate. It's a clear bottle with a yellow wrap that you can find at any Walmart. And I tell people, use it, take it because it's worth it. Because what we do is we eat so much wasteful food and so many bad byproducts that it clogs our colon and it sticks there and doesn't never go anywhere. And after a while, what causes colon cancer is that mess just piles on top of each other. And as you do that, it starts to form the mold, which in turn forms the cancerous part.
Right. Right.
Yes, Jason. I was thinking about going to get my colon cleansed. Hey, man, I got to do me. Say, I thank you, brother. Say, I had a tough week. CEO, man, real talk with Jason Dixon. Appreciate y'all for coming on the Woody Wood show. Say, like Mr. Dixon has been talking about, we're doing great things at Nostalgic and CEO, man. We're doing great things with the shows. You know what I'm saying? We have Godson. You know what I'm saying? What's up with the Godson? We have Christine with a K, real talk with T, the T, 15 with a K. And I also got in to look at the T Pretty show. Say, big shout out to T Pretty. Say, I'm liking what y'all have going. And then you have, you know what I'm saying, the Mr. 2-1 Joe. That's the Dallas After Dark. You know what I'm saying? On Monday night with Mr. 2-1 Joe. Big
That's
salute out to Mr. 2-1 Joe.
that's
And
two.
then I would like to also say shout out to I ain't spoke to you in a while, DJ Khaled. What's up, my brother? You know what I'm saying? Big head ass. That's right, I'm gonna get to. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to DJ, the whole entire Sonya, you know what I'm saying? The entire nostalgic family. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out. We doing big things. And Bismarck, what's up, Bismarck? You know what I'm saying? Hey man, with that shooting them shots, hey man, what's up with it? I'm here for everyone, for everybody's name I just named. Hey, I'm there. You need me for some voice layovers, some whatever, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? And hey, CEO man, Jason, y'all have any shout outs y'all would like to, put out there?
Man, I just want to shout out everybody on Nostalgic Network, man, and everybody on the board member group. Hey, man, let's continue to, you know what I mean, be great, you know what I'm saying, and get to it, man. Keep building this.
Right
I
on.
appreciate you for having me on, Wood. You already know, you know what I'm saying? It's always a pleasure rocking with you.
Already, and I appreciate it, brother. It's an honor and a pleasure to rock with you as well. Mr. Dixon.
I'm glad to see Jason back doing this show, popping this shit now, you know what I'm saying?
All right, it's been a long time, huh? It was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
2 months, man. I felt like I was lost. Like, dang.
But hey, that goes to show that when you took off for your 2 months, but look what you came back with. It shows that you went out to do something to get us better. You dig what I'm saying? And for that, I know everybody on the show, hey, everybody on the network, we respect that. You dig what I'm saying?
I just want to say shout out to our new shows. We do have a new show coming on tomorrow,
Huh?
5 to 7 Central Time, called Good Vibes with I Live Fit, hosted
Oh, yeah, first. I
by
like her.
Princess Hicks. Shout out to her. That show will be live tomorrow. It's gonna be man, and shout out to Big Fellas. We have three big NFL players that's coming. I won't tell y'all who they are, but Big Fellas show, they're coming. We're setting that up now. I've been negotiating it for a while. Shout out to Sonia, our executive music director. Man, she's doing some big things to give us some big names to actually get the shout outs I need for nostalgic from some major players. Shout out to Christine with a K, who's just, man, you give somebody a title and she runs with it, like real talk. All the independent artists that she's connected. If you are an independent artist, go to nostalgicradio.online, click the submission button and submit your music to us, man, because we just trying to get it on the station. If you haven't been over to the station side, please check out Nostalgic and check out the old school station. We do have the new station up, but I am constantly building new players, so we haven't loaded all the new music yet, but just check out our music, see how we're rolling. We are a growing station, and to be 7 months old, to be where we are, guys, I'm just proud of everybody. So shout out to our nostalgic family. Let's go.
All right. And say, a shout out, first of all, to all my grandkids. Hey, Papa love you. Shout out to all my kids, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Daddy love you. And to my family, friends, and family, hey, man, I love y'all. I can't get around to y'all like I used to, but say, I love y'all. Sometimes y'all reach out to me. I accept calls. Hey, reach out to me because I have a lot of shit going. But thank you to my nostalgic family. Thank you, Jason. Real Talk with Jason Dixon. Thank you, CEO man. That's Real Talk. That's Street Made Radio. Thank
Oh
y'all.
yeah, y'all don't forget, man. Catch me tomorrow live, man, at
Oh
from
yeah,
2 to 4.
I forgot about that. From 2 to 4.
Yeah, CEO man.
Yeah, I
He,
will be going live tomorrow, Street Made Radio from 2 p.m. to 4, man. So y'all be tuned in for that.
yeah, and I'll be on his show acting and tell. You know what I'm saying? I'm all, hey man, it's all good. We family oriented. You dig what I'm saying?
Oh
So
man.
hey, we gotta lead by example. As a head, I am one of the heads. I gotta lead by example. That's why I try to catch every show, on everybody's show. I try to be catch. I mean, you comment. That's what I hey.
Word
Y'all,
up.
we out.
Huh. Hey. Let go, let go. Huh. Bags. If you got time to beef, you ain't getting no money. Yeah, I said a nigga fuck what's coming. Get in your bag. Fuck all that dumb shit. Block it hot when the op get the dumping. Don't get it twisted. Keep that glizzy.
case you gotta go stand on business. Protect yourself, your family, your children. Nigga try to take your life, you pillar. Point blank period. OG bad, ain't nothing sweet. Hope that you listen. Bust your gat, go get a life sentence. Yo, niggas gon' sing on you like Jennings. See, I ain't going back and forth like tennis. It is what it is, pussy boy get dented. Just know if I said it, I motherfucking mean it. If it is really up, bitch, nigga, come get me. I don't follow trends, I'm a leader. I set them low budget, low vibes in the city, I bet them. Any amount of money if you having like that, ain't popping up, popping nigga wouldn't be jealous. Can't blame it on the fellas, some niggas on some bullshit with a clean record. If the OGs check this shit, you'll see who's stepping, little nigga. This chestnut checkers. Yeah, this chestnut checkers.